helping you brainstorm video ideas, write scripts, draft social media posts, even analyze content trends. So now let's dive into some Gemini use cases. If you haven't played around with Gemini or other AI tools yet, I highly encourage it. Personally, I use Gemini for questions I have about work, life, my day-to-day, especially when I'm staring at a blank page and feeling creatively stuck. It's a great way to get those creative juices flowing and let Gemini step in to make you think about things in a different way. So first, Gemini can ignite creativity by helping you develop fresh skills or bring your ideas to life with Gemini, like new video ideas. Gemini can also be a productivity partner in many ways. For example, polishing your video descriptions, staying informed about the latest shopping category trends. And it does so in whatever format you prefer, typing, speaking, using images. This multimodality allows you to tap into its potential in the way that's more comfortable for you, and in turn allow you to unleash your own potential. Okay, so now introduction into prompting. So now that you've met Gemini, let's dive straight into how to use it. The key to unlocking Gemini's full potential lies in how you communicate with it, and that's what we call prompting. Okay, so prompting on Gemini. What is a prompt? A prompt is an instruction or question you write to interact with a chatbot. The prompt you write plays a key role in shaping the responses. So as a rule, well-crafted prompts lead to better results. So a vague prompt like, give me a YouTube video idea, might result in a generic outcome, but a detailed prompt like, I'm a fashion creator focused on secondhand shopping and sustainability, give me 4 shopping video ideas for back to school that will resonate with my audience. That will generate a much more interesting and specific outcome. So thinking of ingredients of a high quality prompt, we say it's kind of like giving a skilled chef a detailed recipe. So let's look at the key ingredients. First, we start off with a role or persona, and this helps Gemini adopt a specific voice, style, knowledge base. One example is, hi Gemini, you're a YouTube shopping and video trends expert. Most importantly, set up the task. This means clearly stating what you need, ask your question. Then specify your audience. This helps Gemini tailor the response to who it's intended for. Example, a response aimed at a primary school student is a little different than one tailored to scientists. And then set context and restrictions. So when relevant, provide any instructions and details that will help focus the response. So telling Gemini about your YouTube channel focus and ideas that already work well for you. The responses will be even more tailored, and considering even feeding it your YouTube channel URL, some videos that perform well for you, and thinking how you can iterate upon it. And then pick your format. To make the best of the response, you can ask Gemini to give you a response in a format that would make it most useful. So for example, you could say answer in bullet points, or in a table, or with emojis. You could even ask for responses in a formal tone, a poem, short sentences, and so much more. And the thing to take note here is that you don't always need each ingredient, but the more you use, the better answers Gemini provide. And you can always build upon it, so no need to overthink it at the get-go. So now when we think about creating prompts from scratch, on the left we have a good prompt. Create a comprehensive plan for monetizing my YouTube channel. It's clear, to the point, but it potentially leaves a lot of room for interpretation and will likely lead to a generic response. How we make it even better is by adding in ingredients. So first, give Gemini a role. You are a social media monetizing expert. This helps Gemini bring in relevant knowledge to deliver a more expert level response. Add a clear, actionable command or task. Create a detailed plan. This sets the expectation that the response should be thorough, not just surface level. Specify the audience. In this case, it's Gen Z. This helps Gemini tailor its suggestions to the right demographic, making the advice more relevant and effective. Then add context. For example, details like focus on sponsorships and merchandise. Ensure that the response is targeted and avoids general or unrelated suggestions. It also makes the output more actionable. And then finally, a specified format. Ask for the response in the form of a to-do list. This helps structure the answer in a way that's easy to follow and immediately usable for you. So in a nutshell, the more context, the more relevant the response. And then on the other side, when we're thinking about prompting, I just went through creating a really robust prompt from scratch all at once. On the flip side, you can think about chaining multiple prompts together or building upon prompts to get your desired outcome. So I know that the structure might seem like a lot, but just know your first try doesn't have to be perfect, and you can continue the conversation with Gemini to refine your responses. Gemini is context aware, which means you can build and it understands and remembers the ongoing conversation and builds on previous prompts to give more relevant answers. And you can always build as you go to get your desired output eventually. So why chaining is so powerful, it allows you to break down tasks. So you can split complex tasks into small prompts so Gemini can handle them more effectively, which also often gives you deeper insights. By asking it a series of connected questions, you get more nuanced and comprehensive results. So lastly, we wanted to leave you with some helpful phrases you can add to your prompts for YouTube shopping. So some examples are, what's a strong hook for insert video topic? Give me 5 title ideas for relevant video topic. Create a content schedule for me. Help me apply said trend to 5 video concepts. These are really helpful if you're looking for a better way to understand a topic or get more in-depth insights from your conversation with Gemini. So our goal today really was to give you a new tool for your creative journey, and we hope you feel inspired to try prompting